Prior to appearing in ECOWAS, revolutionary Guy Marius Sagna was a prominent figure in the Senegal parliament where has made headlines with his bold and dramatic actions during parliamentary sessions. One of the most notable incidents occurred during a heated voting session in the Senegal parliament. In a dramatic display of dissent, Sagna was seen tearing his vote in protest, an act that stunned his fellow lawmakers and drew immediate attention. This act of defiance was a powerful statement against what he perceived as an unfair and manipulated voting process. Sagna's frustration was palpable as he vocalized his objections, accusing the parliamentary leadership of undermining democratic principles and failing to ensure a free and fair vote. Not content with merely tearing his vote, Sagna escalated his protest by attempting to confiscate the ballot box. His actions created chaos in the parliamentary chamber, with security personnel and fellow lawmakers rushing to intervene. This bold move was intended to disrupt the proceedings and force a re-evaluation of the voting process, drawing attention to his call for greater transparency and accountability. The incident was widely covered in the media, highlighting Sagna's determination to fight against what he saw as systemic corruption and procedural flaws. In another significant moment, the President of the National Assembly underscored the importance of verification and consultation before proceeding with a vote. In this session, Guy Marius confiscated the box and demanded that right voting process be followed. Guy Marius Sagna's actions have had a profound impact on the political discourse in Senegal. His willingness to take bold stands and challenge established procedures has resonated with many citizens who share his concerns about transparency and fairness. Sagna's epic moments in Parliament have not only highlighted critical issues within the legislative process, but have also sparked broader discussions about the need for reform and the role of accountability in governance. Sagna's dramatic protests and vocal advocacy have made him a prominent figure in Senegalese politics, earning him both admiration and criticism. Supporters view him as a fearless champion of democracy, willing to take risks to expose corruption and demand justice. His actions have inspired a new generation of activists and politicians to speak out against perceived injustices and work towards meaningful change. As a result, Sagna has become a symbol of resistance and a vocal advocate for change, inspiring others to question and challenge the status quo. His actions in Parliament serve as a powerful reminder of the importance of vigilance and active participation in the democratic process, ensuring that the voices of the people are heard and respected. Sagna's legacy is one of courage and determination. By standing up against perceived injustices and demanding accountability, he has set a precedent for future lawmakers and activists. His epic moments in the Senegal Parliament will be remembered as pivotal events that contributed to the ongoing struggle for a more transparent and equitable political system. In conclusion, Guy Marius Sagna's actions in the Senegal Parliament highlight the critical importance of transparency, accountability, and integrity in the legislative process. His dramatic protests and unwavering commitment to justice have left an indelible mark on Senegalese politics, serving as a catalyst for change and inspiring others to continue the fight for a fair and democratic society.
Jusqu'ici, le vote s'est déroulé normalement. Il faut le rappeler, ñëpp voté nañu ci tekk ak tey boobu ba tey à part quelques incidents yu ci noté sur le vote par procuration ñu ñëw nag ba ci Aminata Touré lépp taga tembe ba jamono ji nag ñu ngi jéem a xool nan la ñuy def ba trouver terrain d'entente par rapport à ce problème. La majorité nag ñu bàyyi ñu xëccoo.
During a session marked by high tensions and contentious debates, the president emphasized the need to make consultations, verify if the situation involved a proxy, and check the authenticity of the documents related to the conclusion.
Il s'agit de la doyenne d'âge de la coalition Benno Bokk Yaakaar Aminata Ndir nga xam ne docteur Malick Diop moo ko voté par procuration. Il y a Cheikh Tidiane Gadio également nga xam ne dañ ko voté par procuration. Il y a Abdou Mbow également bi nga xam ne dañ ko voté par procuration.
This meticulous approach was aimed at ensuring that all procedural aspects were thoroughly examined to maintain the integrity of the legislative process.
Ahmed Aïdara bëggoon na ko hôtel mais dañ ko bañal parce que amul procuration ba ci bile di Aminata Touré député Aminata Touré mi nga xam ne moom it dafa absent mu war a procéder au vote Farba Ngom ne moo koy hôtel présenter une procuration.
To further emphasize the importance of this process, the President of the National Assembly introduced a system for verifying the authenticity of documents. Before making his position on the matter known, the president visualized and noted the document in question, demonstrating a commitment to transparency and accuracy. This procedural rigor was intended to build trust in the legislative process and ensure that all decisions were based on verified and authentic information. The president's actions reflected a broader concern about the need to uphold the integrity of parliamentary procedures. By taking the time to carefully review and authenticate documents, the president aimed to prevent any potential manipulation or fraud, thereby safeguarding the democratic process. This emphasis on due diligence resonated with many lawmakers and citizens who shared the president's commitment to fairness and accountability. If you like the videos that I produce on this channel, take a little time to like this video and subscribe to the channel.
Farba Ngom bugul bàyyi bañ na bàyyi ñu noonu moo Abdou Bara Dolly Mbacké ci perchoir bi avec notamment Ahmed Aïdara Oumar Youm également wax ci